just leading off as they get ready for action in this one. We had a cracker first up where we saw Eagles getting better over Club Santo. But this one, if that one was good, this one promises to be even more mouth-watering as the experienced Rondell leads out the defense force. And on the PVDM side of things, we've got Goodridge. So we've got the starting lineup.
And the starting lineup, as you said, that man, Kian Goodridge, coming off of exceptional victory there last weekend, getting a goal. So it's going to be Marlon Carrington, the goalkeeper, very experienced. Keon Codrington, the captain, Akil Muturam, Nikolai Holder, Damian Bright, Keron Manswell, a champion of champions midfielder, Akil Thomas, that magnificent striker, Joshua Mason, Eric Charles, Matthew Waldron, and Joshua Allen. And on the bench for the...
We've got the starting lineup for the defense force. We've got in goal, Dwayne Thomas, experienced Dwayne Thomas. He's led also by the captain, Rondell Elcock. Jerome Professor McIntyre, he be sporting number 4 jersey. Number 5 is Zebulon O'Brien. Number 10, Aaron Lester. Number 11, Dwight Contero. Number 12, Jamel Sebro. Number 13, Akin Morris. Number 14, Shem Closel. Number 19, Jerick Williams. And rounding up the starting lineups, we've got Tevin Thomas. So that's a very experienced and quality team for the defense force. This is going to be a clash, really. As when you look down the defense force line, you're seeing a lot of players with national experience. And in the top tier, you've got Jerome Professor McIntyre, of course, Rondell Elcock, Aaron Lester, former national player, as well as futsal player, Dwight Contero, Morris, Sean Rosel. They all players who have played in the top tier. They're playing in the second tier now. They're saying that 2 is better than 1.
Oh, certainly, indeed. Very interesting. I'm not seeing that man Hackshaw featuring in this game.
Well, the defense force team, the United team, you're talking about Kiao Goodridge. He'll be at the back, and he'll have to be solid there. He's going to be partnered by the number 16, Joshua Allen, as they're going to start in the back line. Playing out wider, we have the number 3, Nikolai Holder. He'll have to be at his very best. And Akil Motorama Pata, he'll also be willing. But of course, this Diego Martin United team, a team that plays with no fear. And that's the kickoff.
No fear indeed. So when you have
Bright, who's going forward to Holder.
When you have the likes of Manswell in the middle and Abel accompanied by Akil Thomas up front.
Ball played forward. Good strong defensive header. Ball played Manswell. Ball played up, played forward, aimed at young Mason. The young Mason applying some pressure. Manswell, elbow there. With the opportunity, half chance. So the pace is on. If anyone, Diego Martin United was to start the underdogs here, no one told them. So it's going to be Manswell, young Albo Manswell. Ball across. A shot. Walk it out. Morris. Strong tackle.
Very strong tackle indeed.
Well, Akil Morris, a speed merchant, but he was up against another speed merchant in Thomas.
Yes, Thomas, not realizing his fellow compatriot was right already on the ball.
So it's a throw in there, and it's O'Brien. O'Brien, good turn by O'Brien. It's aimed at Contero. Missed there by Goodridge, but then some strong work by Allen. Some nice work there by Waldron. Matthew Sugars Waldron. So Keon Goodridge plays it to Fata. That's Mataram. Ball. Good work there by Contero. Of course. Strong challenge. They're not pulling any. That's Williams.
Certainly indeed. And already they're coming down hard and harsh on Manswell. Realizing he's the man, he's the play, he creates the plays. This one is played out. Mason there with the challenge. Followed by Charles, another veteran. So the game has started here. Some nervous times. Saw the corner coming for PVDM early in the play.
Well, you expect the action to be fast, especially when defense force plays. And young Toda, she's going to have a challenge here. And she has to get ready for the big leagues.
Oh,
she have to control this one.
Charlie's Hood. She's getting some experience under her belt.
That's Leicester. Here on Leicester. Good work there by Goodridge. Under some pressure there by Thomas. TT.
And this PVDM team is not going to be any walkover. They're showing that we are not at the top of the table by chance.
Young Mason. Nice composure. Ball played forward. Zebulon. He's just flattened Thomas.
Realizing Thomas is a very dangerous man, so Zebulon is taking no chances.
He's more dangerous when he's your goal, though.
Oh.
So Zebulon, he had no opportunity to do so. This is going to be dangerous. Just running out of real estate.
There's that man Bright in the middle.
He's not at his best last game.
But he seems that he's certainly on. He probably heard us. That was a beautiful pass there for Thomas. Thomas just running out of acreage.
There by O'Brien. Ball play through. Good defensive cover. Goodridge. He's going to have a handful. Just snapping at it was Allen, Josiah Allen.
Yeah,
of course, residents from Green Street in Diego Martin, that Bagatelle area.
The back four, they're just not communicating as they would like.
I think the pace and strength of Dwight Contero is going to be a problem for them. Of course, Keon Goodridge, he's
not as young as he used to be.
Yeah, he's just coming back from a long-term injury. Zebulon O'Brien goes all the way back to his keeper. That's Dwayne Thomas. Dwayne Thomas would have played in the Ascension with Real Westport, a team that I am closely related to. A good goalkeeper.
And I know you're on the management team.
Yes, definitely. More than management ownership. But he plays from the Covine area in Diego Martin. So it's a bit of a derby here. So they go back. And that youngster you saw there, Jerick Williams, he's a youngster, probably just about 20 years old, recently in the army. He comes from Shogunas now, but he hailed originally from Simeon Road in Pity Valley.
Pity Valley.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a derby. Beautiful ball, but a bit too straight. And Carrington claims just calming things down.
Yeah, Carrington, another very experienced campaigner.
Punt upfield. Good work there by Mason. Snapping shot there. Of course, Mason played this football with Fatima College. A winner with the Fatima College team. And it's good to see the youngsters, you know. Of course, you could go anywhere. in Trinidad and Tobago, but
yes,
he hails from the Diamondville area and sticking with his home team, you know. And it's so good to see you're building the community. His father, Mr. Richard Mason, he's going to be, his name is on a slate.
Well, for the upcoming elections. Yes, indeed. And look at the brilliance and magic of Manswell. Lovely bit of work there into Thomas, into Bright. Thomas again. Charles. Should have passed it there.
Eric Charles. Beautiful player.
Just holding on to the ball a little too long there was Charles.
Eric Charles. Manswell pulling the trigger there.
Yeah, some miscommunication on the part of this PVDM team. They're coming forward with the ball, not raising their heads in time, looking to pass the ball around. And on the last occasion, Manswell deciding to take the shot.
Well, it's a fast-paced game. In the back line, the members of the PVDM team on the bench, they're asking why. That's strong play there by the youngster Tevin Thomas. TT. Keon Goodrich there just wiggling away and showing his quality.
Well, the game has started with really pace. Lots of pace on both ends. We saw shots at goal coming down there on the part of PVDM.
Here comes Manswell again. You're wondering, though, Burke, Roll, I'm wondering how long can these two teams play at this pace and maintain the quality of the game? Because I'm quite impressed at the pace at which they're playing and the quality that they're maintaining.
Well, certainly indeed. Two excellent teams, lots of experience. Fast-paced action.
Yeah, and the Ligo Martin United team look the stronger of the two teams.
Well, yes, they have a well-formed, well-defined middle. And that man, Akil Thomas, always a danger. Oh, what a lovely pass there, but just couldn't control it on that occasion was Charles. Manswell, always a fighter. And that one is going to lose possession.
Strong challenge. Trying to thread the needle. Panicked. Defense force looking like they are panicked.
Yeah, the back four under threat.
A very experienced back four. But if you're just watching it, you would be surprised to see who's the players with national quality. Ball played over. Carrington comes. Calm customer. This Marlon Carrington. And then he bangs it upfield, trying to get Kieran Manswell going. But he loses out. And here comes Leicester there. Aaron Leicester. Of course, Aaron Leicester would have gone to Government Secondary.
Another boy from the West.
His two parents would have been experienced referees. So he would have been into football from a very young age. Had a stint as a goalkeeper. Was a very good goalkeeper. Ball through.
I love that hustle there from Akil Thomas. Good aggressive play. But there was a keeper, Thomas, Dwayne Thomas.
And he bangs it. Strong defensive header there by Goodrich. Manswell. It's really been beautiful football thus far. Bright. And they're not afraid to maintain possession. I think Alain. Ball fleet forward. False Waldron. Still Waldron. Matthew Waldron there. So Matthew Sugars Waldron. He comes from Cairo, Nigeria. It was an excellent ball there from Josiah Allen. And what you get from Josiah Allen when he's placed in the back line is he's able to play the football out from the back. You know, he's good with the passing.
I just thought that Waldron there, realizing the pace of the game, he had enough time, he could have taken it down, went for the shot. Says good hustling here, good hustling. I'm liking Holder out on the right back here for this PVDM team.
Saying that it's their ball, but I think the referee, as well as the whole world, saw that it was the PVDM United ball. Ball cleared upfield. Williams. Bright. Good work.
Oh, excellent.
Waldron. Walls pass 2. Waldron for the shot. It's going to be deflected out. It's going to be a corner. So Matthew Waldron here, he's been active as well. Thus far, the front three for the PVDM United team has been excellent.
Oh, they certainly have.
Mason, as well as
Thomas
and
Manswell.
So it's top 4.
And Waldron.
They're definitely getting into good attacking areas. When you have the calm and effect of Bright and Charles
in the middle. Yep.
Excellent thus far. The big guys from the back, they've loaded this area here. It's going to be Manswell. So he's going to be putting it out. Over. Good fight here by Thomas. Manswell, is he outside? Yes. Composure there by Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester showing his experience on that occasion.
And the defense force showing their quality, just pulling this thing out.
Yeah, some experience coming from Leicester, Elcock, McIntyre, and they at the back.
Tero. Morris, strong challenge. Of course, Akil Morris, a speed merchant. He went to school at QRC.
And that man, Nikolai Holder, able to the challenge, up to the challenge.
But it's offside. The flag has gone up on the far side. From one of the referee's assistants. So Holder asking for movement, calling Stum. That's the nickname for Akil Thomas. Bright. Good work by Bright. He's been very bright today.
Oh, yes, certainly indeed. He's fighting. Excellent. That's the job you need to see from your midfielders. Work hard for the ball. Work hard for the challenge. There's a call for some treatment here.
He's good. That's Thomas. Tevin
Thomas. TT. Well, this is a TTPFL. I wonder if it's any relation.
It's just Tobago.
Certainly indeed. So PVDM, 16 minutes gone. Look at the replay. There was Bright and Thomas. Oh, some rough tackle.
Yeah, it was a whole 6 or 1, half a dozen of the other. Because you saw Aaron Leicester also getting in there.
So he's up.
Miss Hood cutting a beautiful picture.
Certainly indeed. Magnificent.
Ball floated forward. Good control by Morris. Goes back to O'Brien. And going all the way back, there was McIntyre. Jerome Professor McIntyre.
Yeah, just breaking up that back line there, defense force. Don't want to be caught sleeping at the back, especially with the likes of Thomas and Waldron.
Alin. No call by the referee there.
Yeah, that was a strong tackle on Mason.
McIntyre, he's coming forward here now. Williams. Strong challenge there. Ball thrown in. Bright.
Oh, some good play again we seen from Bright in the middle. He's really looking different this evening.
Yeah, he's definitely up for the battle. It's lights, cameras, action. Ball played forward. Sibrel lightning fast. Bolt, the man Bolt himself to get to that one.
Oh, yes, indeed. And Goodridge up to the challenge. Just following him, guiding that one out. So it's going to be a goal kick. So just 18 minutes gone. PVDM 0. Defense Force 0.
The Defense Force, they have 2 games in hand. So that they'll want to get the victories to really cut close in things.
Yeah, PVDM. Just 1 point
Ball
ahead
played
of
forward. It's going to be close. Bravely off his line. Dwayne Thomas.
Yeah, but he had the defense.
So Defense Force, they in a battle here. Shot from distance. Flashing wide there by Waldron. Matthew Waldron. He's added a lot to this Petit Valdego Match United team. Ball floated forward. Strong defensive header there from Keon Goodridge.
Good takedown. Good control. Both teams actually doing a good job in both their halves. PVDM getting the better of the exchanges going forward.
I'm so impressed, Roll, by their squeeze, their press. They press just at the right time. They seem to have isolated O'Brien as one of the weak links when it comes to passing. Ball played out there by Holder.
Yeah. Nikolai Holder hustling.
I'm now seeing Shem Clausel in the game. He's disappeared from the game totally. Ball played over the top.
Yeah, even Quintero. But he's not getting the feed as he would like, as this one has gone back to the keeper, Thomas. Yeah, Defense Force not able to get it up to the front, to the likes of Quintero, Morris and company.
Credit to the Valley team. This is Sibro here. He's on the overlap. Sibro, the ball across. This is going to be dangerous. Good defensive work there by Josiah Allen. Some good work there by Thomas.
Yeah, Akil is showing his speed. He's showing his experience. He really fought for that ball.
And the referee explaining. She got it right, though. But, of course, she's going to have a challenging one.
Oh, yeah. I thought
Holder
there.
You saw him using his hands. That's Leicester there. But when the defense force and Pity Valley United is playing, you can't get it right.
Well, I think it's even Stevens.
No, it's going to be a tough game, and both sides are going to feel that they're going to feel aggrieved regardless of how you blow. But she's doing an excellent job thus far, and both teams are providing good entertainment here as well. Calling for finally the defense force bench. They're happy. They're saying thank you.
Yeah. But I saw with the infringement of Holder and company going down there, she had a discussion with the other player because he had his arms also up and in some difficult places.
That's a beautiful ball. Tevin Thomas, ball across. And finally, it's cleared. Williams. Jerick Williams finds O'Brien. Good charging down there by Thomas. But you're beginning to see now the wing backs of the defense force team getting into the overlap.
Correct. They're looking to push and come forward.
On the right-hand side, Jamel Sebrew is definitely, he's getting in there. He's lightning fast. A turn. He's asking for something there. Morris. Thomas. Morris with a shot. O'Brien.
Yeah, some strong tackle we're seeing here.
They're not going to pull any punches. Morris, he's a Diego Martin resident. He would know a number of the players. It's a bit of a derby when these two teams play, especially at this vision, you know, this level.
This is excellent pace. This game is really on.
Leicester hangs it up at the last post. Good recovery challenge there by Fatam Mataram. So it's going to be McIntyre here. Headed clear. Albo with some nice flicks. Looking to get a return pass. Sebrew taking no chances. The ball bursts on across the road.
Yeah, very interesting. As if that wasn't in the script.
It landed directly on the fence.
So the game is really playing at a pace here. 25 minutes gone.
It's a beautiful for the neutral. Oh, strong tackle. And he's going to find himself in the referee's book for sure. He's going to find himself in the referee's book. Have no arguments there. He missed everything. After that, his continual fouling.
Yes.
It's been about the third or fourth time he's already fouled for the evening. Look at it here again. A bit of a missed pass. Oh, over the ball.
Yeah.
In slow motion.
Aaron Leicester.
So Leicester finds himself in the referees for not the right reason.
No, and you can see that it was really tough on Manswell. He's still favoring that right foot.
Good defensive header. Morris. Good work there by Ola. Quintero. Good defensive work there by Fata. Keeper comes and heads clear.
Yeah, Carrington just showing his experience on that occasion.
He could have come and hold though, but he wasn't quite sure where he was. So safety first. Marlon Carrington, he's been an awesome addition for this Pity Valley Diego Martin United team.
Not always vociferous is Carrington.
Strong challenge there by McIntyre. missing from the Petit Valley Digomat United team is two players who are soldiers. That's Walcott and Brandon Dundun Joseph. Of course, it's a military rule that you can't play against
the defense force.
Yeah, when you're active member of the defense force. So that's why you're seeing Josiah Alain playing at the stopper position and Holder playing at the wing back position, because Walcott, young picker, we used to call him picker, he would have been playing the wing back position. So defense force now finally settling down and getting their passing game going. A shot there by Shem Closel. Sean Over, of course.
Yeah, beautiful turn on that occasion. Lovely shot. Not having the power he probably would have liked off that right foot. But good play indeed by defense force.
And that's kicking out. Not the best of plays there from Damien Bright. He's tackled right this afternoon.
Yeah, you got to give the guys credit. It was certainly much better this evening.
And it's Sebro with the throw-in. Leicester uses out the advantage played. Mason.
Yeah, Mason.
But here at Leicester, as you saw, the referee just going across and having a good refereeing by the young referee.
So the ball is out of play. Okay, for the throw in the half. PVDM looking to get that ball forward. Good work here. We're seeing good control by defense force. And they're having better more of the possessions now.
Yeah, they finally settled down. Strong tackle. Now, that play there by Contero, and that's where experienced refereeing come into play. Now, Contero never challenged for the ball. What he did, he positioned his body under Goodrich. So Goodrich could not go up. He could go up, but he didn't have landing space.
Okay.
Yeah. And experienced referees will call that foul going against the defense force there, because they will understand that is a dangerous play.
It is a dangerous play.
But of course, Contero, a very experienced striker. He would have played his early football with W Connection. Also played with the top tier of the defense force team. As we see, the bench, there's movement on the bench. There was some speaking back by Aaron Lester. Yeah, they're a composed bunch. This Petit Valley Digomat United team.
Yeah, that was a good bit of work there from Holder into Mason. Good passing, but some excellent defensive work.
Ball across. Oh, touch there by Waldron.
But nice organization from the PVDM, just coming up with that play.
It's going to be, and coming in for him is going to be Lukman.
Yeah, remember, he also has a yellow card, so just want to protect him.
I don't think it's much of a protection, more than in the army, you don't answer back your coach. You do that when you're in school. So he just had a bit of a response to his coach, I think that was Alexander, a response that warranted him. Ball all the way through to Dwayne Thomas.
Yeah, so just about 32 minutes gone into this first half. Action at both ends. No one penetrating the back of the net as yet.
Yes. Erica.
But at this pace, we're sure we may see.
No, well, the pace has definitely slowed from the first 15 minutes.
Certainly.
Yeah. And I think as the pace has slowed down, the defense force have come more into the game. They're able to string their passes together. Their quality beginning to shine through.
Well,
that man on the ball, Clausel, able to string some passes together. Commentators curse. Holder. Bright. Alain. Ball into Thomas. A strong challenge. Morris. Sibero. Back to Williams. Jerick Williams really playing beautifully in the midfield. Brooks. Strong tackle there by Bridge. So composed at the back.
Oh, certainly indeed.
Is he onside? The flag has stayed down. Good work there by McIntyre. Gonna be a corner here.
Yeah, we've seen some up and down work here. That man, Thomas, he was looking for that ball crossing into him, but in a bit of traffic there, winning the corner. So it's 34 minutes gone. We're going to see a set piece now. Manswell trying to find Waldron.
Okay, pick. The ball just cleared out there. So putting on his movie-tongue screen, the big screen, was Quintero.
Yeah, and Quintero is just proving his size, his weight, coming all the way back when it's necessary.
For movement. Alain. Ball. He just tripped. He was just tripped by O'Brien. Legs.
Yeah. Almost had it.
Almost had it. As you like to say, mash the tail, mash the tail.
Mash the tail.
He could not foot on it. So McIntyre going back to Thomas. Elcock. Elcock asking for movement. Williams.
Yes. Defense force with the possession now, just bringing up the ball. Moving out of their half, looking to get that ball forward.
But Kiao just coming across. Keon Goodrich, how good is he?
He's showing his experience. He's a veteran, so to speak, on the circuit, coming back from injury.
Surgery, rehab. He tried to come back at the Rangers team. Was unable.
So it's just about 36 minutes gone in this first half encounter. PVDM 0, Defense Force FC 0.
It's going to be O'Brien here, Zebulon O'Brien with the left boot is going to be calling in. The big guys from the back, they've loaded the box. The keeper comes. He does enough there. Morris under some pressure here. Sibru. Ball across.
Yeah, some good work again there by that man, Waldron.
Miss trap. Good work there. Deflected away. Mason. Young Mason. He's been good for his team.
Showing his exuberance, youthful exuberance there. Excellent right foot, but good defensive work again. Pulling another corner. It's going to be Manswell again.
So enter in action. Drift across. Brooks. The whole ball had crossed the line. It was very close, but the whole ball had crossed the line. Charles. Williams.
Yeah, some rough tackle we seen there from that man.
Jerick Williams.
Erickson Williams.
Yeah, a lot of names there. The youngster. Presently they live in the Chaguanas area, but originally from Pity Valley, Seaman Road, to be exact. So he would know a number of these. Would have played. Then some with connection. Bro. Yeah, he's going to find himself in the referee's book there. Waldron. He's played hard, but he had to make the challenge after the player got past him. It looks like Tevin.
Yeah, he's all smiles.
Yeah,
Waldron, that is.
Yeah, you know he was guilty there. Yeah, his coach just telling him to be careful. Of course, that's how he plays, with a lot of enthusiasm and energy. So you don't want him to simmer that down. But at the same time, another card will be detrimental.
Oh, yes, he'll be off the field.
Especially to this hard-running defense force team.
Oh, so we're getting up to that halfway mark. Still 0-0. Goalless on this occasion.
Sibro. Hula. Caught in possession. Morris. Strong defensive header there. Goodrich taking no chances. Ball played out. Morris in a speed race. Good work there by Hula. The youngster doing the necessary. Mason.
Certainly shielding with his body there and getting control. Nikolai Holder is really having a good game.
Yeah, it's been a good, interesting football game by both teams. You know, they're playing the football well. Good defensive header.
It's good action, end-to-end action, good quality football.
And he's going to find himself in the books. Is he going to find himself in the books? Brooks.
Well, he was smart enough to just get Bright back up. So I think the ref on spot would have said, you know what, good sportsmanship.
So he sold a one then.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, Rod?
Oh, it's, sometimes a bit of acting also helps.
So as we approach the halftime whistle in this one, if you're just joining us, you're watching the TTPFL Tier 2 action. It's the Pity Valley Digumas United, the league leaders, up against the defense force. The scores: Pity Valley Digumas United 0, defense force 0.
Another bad crowd coming out here this evening for this game. Top clash game, two excellent teams. Support for both PVDM and Defense Force.
strong tackle as the PVDM team wins the ball. On the bench for the Petit Valdego Martin team, the physio, Donut Mark, defense force personnel herself. Mason, Allen.
Yeah, Quintero coming in there with that strong tackle. Saya just holding on the ball a little too long.
Yeah, well, Quintero, resident of that North Coast area, you know, the Squavers, Planchishers area, built like a truck.
Men from the Caribbean Sea.
Strong tackle there. Hola. Mason taking on. It's a goal kick. The defense was saying it's a double foot tackle.
Yeah, well, she, you know, was spot on. She was right there.
I think being fair to her, all ball.
It was all ball, exactly.
Yeah, but of course, when you see the two, the studs up,
yeah,
it's something that, yeah. O'Brien caught in possession.
Good fight by Mason.
Ball, he was just offside.
What a ball by Holder there. Thomas just running too fast. Overrunning on the play.
On the ball. Son of the dread dribbler, Ian Clausel.
Oh, excellent dribbler in his day. And he has passed it on down to his son.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Quintero there with a turn.
Yeah,
that's a warning sign there for the Petit Valdego Martin United backline. He can do that.
Oh, yes, he can.
Facing one way and in a flash,
turn the other way.
And the next one to shoot the totally different way. So
he's already have a couple of goals under his belt in this year's tournament. This year's league, rather. Bit of foul coming there on Manswell. And once Manswell is on the ball, they tend to, you know.
Getting the instruction from the bench that they bring him too much room to play. But credit to the defense force, although he's influential, they have kept him at bay, more or less. Good ball in! And that's the halftime whistle. So at the half, in this one, in what was an enticing, enthralling first half, the Petit Valdego Martin United, Daniel, defense force, Daniel, roll.
Very, very good attacking first half. Both teams' possession, I make it just about 40% defense force, maybe 60% PVDM. PVDM getting the better in the first 25 minutes, but defense force coming back strong with just at the end. Look at this replay here. Waldron going down on that occasion. I think that was the man Lester. Again, some of the replay. Here it is again. Waldron again coming in with the shot. Excellent deflection off of that defender on that occasion. Bright. Hustle there. This occasion, Manswell being roughed up. And then came the scuffle with Holder and company. But some good action in the first 45 minutes of play. On that occasion there, Carrington coming out and defending that one.
Well, that's the highlights, as you saw. The majority of the highlights was about compact and conflict. Well, we're going to the break. When we come back, there's more action in the second half. back as we get ready for second of action here. Defense Force, they up against the PVDM United team here at the Kenco ground at the police barracks. It's the scores at the half, both teams 0-0. As you see PVDM United team, they're up against the Defense Force, who are in the traditional yellow and blue kits. There were some substitutions at the half for the PVDM United team. Coming on is Figon. That's Colonel Figon. He comes on, out goes Alain, probably through injury.
Yeah, it seems as he just favoring that right hip was Alain.
It's going to be a throw-in here for the PVDM United team. They are in the fluorescent green and black.
So yes, it's back with action in the second half. PVDM 0, Defense Force 0.
Good turn by Brooks.
Who wants
Bright.
it more?
By Bright. He's been very bright this afternoon.
Oh, certainly indeed. He's a step up from his last game. And the game already starts off with a lot of pace. Bright again.
As Jamel Sibro, a man who would have been capped at the national level. Good turn there by Mason, but good work by Clausel. Figon just fouled by Quintero.
Yeah, just a bit too aggressive on that occasion was Quintero.
Holding his ankles there. Quintero, he has had a journey. Of course, he played his early football with a double connection. He was injured, a knee injury. And he took a while himself to get back on the playing park. Ball across. Waldron. Good work there by Tevin. Shakes off the one challenge and the other. And then good by Mutaram. She just wrong there, but one mistake. Goodrich.
So there's a player down.
Yeah, just having staying down there. It's
Looks like that man, Thomas.
looks like I've seen some blood, if I'm not mistaken.
Some harsh tackle. It's Thomas.
So he's able to get up.
Taking a little Nash on the head. He's all right. He's a tough campaigner.
It's going to be a bum ball. Referee Hood. Sorry. She's going to bump the ball. Pitty Valley was in possession of the ball. Pumps it forward. Head it up. Trying to go for one of his mazy runs is Thomas. Just not on the right wavelength with his younger forwards.
Yeah, Mason and Manswell there.
Yeah, they were running straight when he wanted them to make that diagonal run. McIntyre. Sibru. Good chest down there. I think there was a call saying that Williams is from Shogunas, but he was born in Seaman Road.
In Pity Valley.
In Pity Valley, even though he may no longer live there. Ball going back to the keeper. So Quintero there, almost creating something from nothing.
Yeah, I think it was bright on that occasion there. Just doing a bit too much.
O'Brien to Morris.
Some scrappy football.
Yeah, the first 5 minutes in the second half have not been at the standard. A strong tackle there by Holder. He's telling Morris, you're not getting any running room for the speed merchant to go searching.
Yeah, Morris was brought down like a 4-8 there.
And it's Bright who's been brought down. And again, Miss Donut Mark, she'll have to make her way out.
Yeah, he seems to be grimacing in some pain there.
And they're holding their heads a lot. So it's a lot of head injuries. I hope the concussion protocols are being used. Of course, in our playing days, it was suck it up and go again.
Oh,
well, we have a look at it.
At this level of the game, all protocols have to be observed there, especially when it's a concussion. But it looks like it's a knee. Yeah.
You'd have got at their knee. Because that's it, when the knee collides with the thigh area. As there we see some of the fans. Lots of fans around.
Oh, yeah. Good support for this evening's games. So there's a stoppage of play here.
As you see some of the beautiful fans. As the saying go in Trinidad and Tobago, who's not good looking good?
Well, certainly, indeed.
The refereeing contingent. Sitting there is Miss Anastasia Griffith, the referee assessor. Also, Mr. Ishmael is also there. I think his son is one of the referee assistants here. Yes, on the far side. That's what they've done well, the refereeing team. I haven't had any complaints.
Oh, yeah. Controlling the game.
Thomas gets past it, man. Pull back there by Waldron. No one able to get there.
Mason was trying to make a move.
Nice work there by Brooks. Quintero finds Thomas. That's Tevin Thomas. Some good work there by Fagon. Captain. Go short to Eric. He's gone back to play the center half.
You're looking at Bright after that bit of challenge to his knee. He's running with a limp.
Yeah, it's something that you got to run off. And something you see, every now and again, you see him stop and stretch. There he is on the play. As they go. Carrington. Goodridge. Beautiful ball. Finds Manswell. Manswell. Still Manswell. He's got Thomas. Thomas free shot. Oh, it's off the upright.
Well, well, well. What a beautiful period of play here. That one started with Bright in the center. Bright passing it on to Goodrich. Goodrich finding a beautiful diagonal pass to Manswell. Manswell to Thomas. And oh dear, what do I fear? Thomas found the post. But that was a good period of football there.
Look at it again.
PVDM. There it is.
Manswell. He took out about three. Drew them in and then laid it on a platter.
Beautiful ball for Thomas. Started there with Bright.
That's a beautiful ball there to Mason. Thomas. Early ball in. Sibru. Hula. He's been well for his team. And the officials on the PVDM United team, every time someone gets fouled, they say that one again. Other different players. The referee has to be strong.
I guess that's the mantra, you know. That's the mantra. But this is a good period of play here. With just about 55 minutes of play. We're into the second half. PVDM 0, Defense Force 0. But it's PVDM. Dangerous moments here. It's going to be Holder.
He's been excellent for his team from the right back position. Ball floated in. It's gone all the way through. Manswell. He's got Sibru for company. Still Manswell. Bright. Loses out.
Yeah, I think Bright was just favoring
Goodrich. Carrington. Sibru. Of course, Mel Sibru. Diego Martin resident. McIntyre.
Yeah, Manswell is getting himself into more and more of this play in the second half. Creating some moves. Lovely pass on the inside. Oh. But in some traffic is that man Thomas. Oh, and here's the veteran Charles. To Waldron. Waldron back to Charles. Charles, oh. Good bit of...
Had to break it up there. Yeah. So Akil Thomas, he's been good for his team, but he's gotten 2 opportunities that he should have at least forced the keeper to save.
and some moments of the game, it looks like it's a rugby match.
Yeah, it's a very physical game. You expect that when the defense force comes out. But you can also expect the PVDM United team, they're not going to back down. One of their coaches, a former defense force man, and the medic. Sibru. Ball played up. Strong work there by Elcock.
Yeah, Elcock winning the battle on that occasion.
Bright. Calming it down. They're just losing out. He attack the space. Loses out. Bright shakes off the challenge of Sibru. Finds Manswell. This can be dangerous. Manswell looking to go at the heart of the defense force. Defense. Still Manswell. Shot. Oh, just over. Kieran Albo Manswell.
Well, I tell you what, you know, you've heard about the little magician in the past, but I tell you what, I like this guy. He's just about, what, 20, 21 years old?
Yeah, former student of St. Anthony's. Look at him go. Taking on warning. Shakes off a challenge here. The skipper Elcock unable to really close him off. And then getting a shot off. Ball played forward.
Yeah, very innovative and creative player is Manswell. Good future ahead of him.
As calling the foul the other way. And he was. Good ball through. But he's not going to run. Yeah, good range.
Oh, no, he's not.
Even though he may not be the courage of it long ago, he knows change gears pretty quickly.
Yes, indeed. Captain of PVDM.
Good work there by Waldron. Nice work, Waldron. Mason. Substitution about to be made. So it's a good shift over there by Waldron. Assad. Kion Sipasad.
Yeah. Waldron was really fighting.
Good defensive header. Manswell. He has about 3 for company. Good ball through. But coming and doing some good defensive work there was Stephen Thomas. Williams playing on the big screen. Stephen Thomas. He's up against Fagan. Fagan just winning. His assistant coach, they're telling him to stop run with it. That's Batiste.
Well, you know, he's realizing when he gets into traffic, looking to play his way out and then probably pass the ball. But once he has the ball,
well,
everyone's on him.
Prasad, foul.
Yeah, off the ball foul. So it's turning out to be more of a physical game.
Excellent save there by Carrington.
Yeah, good shot at goal there. A rare shot at goal. Sipasad again now with the arm ball. Shepard rather.
That was just renaming man. Definitely a half shout. No one. Good defensive header. Right on spot. Hood. And job. She's been down the field. She's been in the excellent positions to interpret.
Well, certainly indeed. Realizing it's a tough game, these two teams.
Nice raking pass. Thomas goes back. It passes with Thomas. O'Brien.
Yes, a close game. Lots of physical. But the referee is spot on. She's right there. She's ensuring that the game doesn't get out of control. 64 minutes gone. Still 0-0.
Just played out there by Eric Charles. But he's gone back to defense. The story is scorer, ball through. Is he onside? He's able to keep Charles was a leading goal scorer many seasons for PVDM United. Last season, the defender of the Tier 2 was of the year for the Tier 2 was
Eric Charles.
Good returning. Allen not able to last out this one, so he's back accompanying Keon
Goodridge at the back.
The defense force.
Yes, now they're getting a bit more of the possession, and we into their half. The opponent's half, rather. Shot at goal. The header there. Some good defensive work, bringing the ball all the way back out.
Williams. Nice pass. He's offside. He's offside. The referee's flag was off. The referee flag, the assistant. Mason with a shot that just flashed across.
And you could see Thomas aggressive in the middle there, telling Mason that I was looking for it. We had space, we had time, but Mason decided to go for the shot.
Well, that ball just going down. Out of play there. Well, interesting to see
the replay.
Offside ball.
And here it is.
Well, that's back to live action.
No. But the goal was disallowed.
To the officiating team, long before the ball was in the back of the net, the flag was up. It forward. Eric Charles taking no chances.
But Charles is showing, although he's an age, or what we'll call a senior player, still has some good legs. There he is again.
Challenge, yes. He's able to read the ball quite well. As we see defense force bench. You see Eric Charles there. So Tevin Latapi, he looks like he's going to be making his entrance. As you see in that corner there, a lot of supporters of the PVDM Martin United team.
Yes, and that's PVDM Martin United. Well, you will know that Gordon came a long way, and it's good to see they're keeping the community alive. Most of the players are actually from Petite Valley and environs, Diego Martin West, Diego Martin Central, and Diego Martin East. So
this is the tackle, strong tackle. And Thomas, in fact, his holder who's come out away from it, he's still down. The physio done it, Mark. It's going to be a bit of cramp.
Yeah, he's been on. And he's really been running for his team here.
As we see, coming off, young Williams comes off. Jogging on Tevin Latapi. Substitution. Latapi normally.
Yes.
So it seems like he's going to go into the midfield. Or they're probably going to go into a three at the back and push their wingers up. We'll see how it affects the changing information. Seems like he's just going to act as a screen to the back line. They're going to remain with the 4.
Yeah, well, it's still 0-0. So the plan is probably with him screening in the middle to get the ball more to Quintero and Morris up front.
Strong defensive header there by McIntyre. Sibro. Closel. Closel. Lose it out. Just Shepard. Manswell can be dangerous. Coming down the center is Thomas. Ball has gone out. It's going to be a corner.
Yeah, good fighting there from Manswell, bringing it into Thomas. Good fight there from Thomas, winning the corner.
And there's going to be movement on the bench for the
PVDM.
United team.
Yes, indeed.
Joshua Norrie has gone to warm up. Norrie also a young Manswell ball across. Can Kian get to this? Excellent work by the vet. Shepard. Quintero. It looked like Eric Charles was the man up for the car, but she flashed it in front of the face
Of Holder.
of Holder.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she's writing.
71 minutes of play, still 0-0. The game has taken on a new adventure here. It's a bit of rough play. Both teams end-to-end action.
Elcock. Lukman. Brooks. Ball across. It just goes out.
Carrington didn't have much to do thus far.
Well, he had one save that he made.
Excellent save that was.
Save.
Yes, indeed.
Manswell. Latapi. Pleading his innocence. And the call from the bench. The Pidival like the team bench.
That man again.
This time, Latapi has just come off the pitch. So it seems that they just call it any foul.
Anybody, yeah, at any foul. Yeah. That man again.
Not quite sure what that means.
That man again.
But credit to the referee. Look at it here. Yeah. Went through the man. A hint of a handball as well.
Yeah.
Of course, in football, that's Latapi. Before he joined the defense force, he was with Club Sando. Very strong defender. A couple of pounds lighter would have been an excellent defender for the top tier. Of course, defense force loaded with players, top heavy, with quality players, and some players not up for the battle to fight to represent the top tier. Charles floated over. Good defensive header by Elcock. Holder just cleaning that ball off. Manswell trying to get Shepard going.
Yeah, Manswell. He's trying for the passes. Not spooning together some accurate passes. Seems like maybe it's some jaded legs. He's been roughed up in this game thus far. Had to get some treatment.
Elcock. Good defensive header there by Charles. Latapi caught in possession, but he's able to fight his way out. He loses out. Manswell. Thomas. Ball across. Just out of the reach of everyone.
Yeah, too close to comfort on that occasion. But it's always scary moments once it's the Manswell, Mason, Thomas. Here it is. all the way across the field, the goal.
Good defensive header there. Hey, Mutaram. Fagan. Bright. Manswell. Manswell. The trickery of Manswell. Still Manswell. Fagan with a shot. Patting it. As they would say, patting you with the purse.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
He's probably looking to get his name on the boards. Was speaking on that occasion. There's going to be Latipi.
Clausel. Substitute. Sebro, is he onside? Ball across. Oh! Quintero arriving late with a goal at his mercy. It was easier to hit the target that to miss. He did the ultimate sin, heading clean over.
Well, he was there, he was spot on, but he was coming in with a burst of speed. And that one, the header, everything was perfect. It was laid on a platter for him. Here it is again. Beautiful cross, and Quintero.
Able to direct it on target.
But that was a good play there from Defense Force.
Yes, Sibu really with an excellent service there. Surratt. Sibu. Again with the delivery. Ball kept in play. Bright. A bit of backspin there. You'd have called it a googly.
Googly, yeah. But Bright able to control that one. A beautiful counter-attack is on here now.
Just running himself into trouble there. And then they're able to bring the ball forward. Brooks finding Quintero. Clausel. He's got Thomas. Thomas trying to go past Mataran.
So Clausel is beginning to feature in the midfield now.
Yeah, definitely opening up the midfield. Able to apply some pressure. So the defense force applying some pressure here, finishing strong as the saying goes. But this can be dangerous.
Yeah, just about.
Thomas, that was a crucial touch there by Alcock.
Very crucial, but Thomas is on the ground. Just about 13 minutes to go of regular time.
Trying to ball play through.
Carrington beginning to get into the thick of things now because the defense force certainly focused on getting some accurate position.
So Mason, Manswell that is. Sorry, just giving the ball to a Holder. Holder. And then Charles exchanging passes.
Yeah, Manswell realizing that the last 7 minutes of play have been into the half of their half and giving Carrington a lot of work to do. So he tried to just slow the game down.
Good work there by Clausel. But then just cleared away. Brooks. Clausel. He's beginning to dominate the midfield. Mason.
Yeah, some rough tackle, lots of voices, but AR2 on that occasion. And some of the fans out there getting into the game.
It's definitely been an exciting one. Oh, as you see a lady falling on a chair there.
Yeah, she got one touch of the ball.
Karen.
So again, it's Carrington. "80 minutes have gone. Still 0-0 here at the police barracks. It's TTPFL, Tier 2 football, Defense Force and PVDM.
Nice work there by Charles. Right with a shot. Deflected. Falls the holder. And then just gives it away.
Yeah, we're seeing some tired legs from some of these guys. Losing some simple passes.
Applying some pressure here. They're coming in waves now.
Yes, the pressure's certainly on. And don't be discounted. Both ends of the field. PVDM getting in some wonderful passes. Having the shots at goal. Losing possession. Winning back the possession. Passing the ball, but just not accurate enough.
Well, sure, is he outside? It's just outside.
Oh, that was a good call. That was blatant.
Not the happiest call.
Well, it's the assistant referee's call.
Of course. Ball played forward. Sibro with the defensive header. The high boot by Latapi.
Latapi a bit too high there.
Mataram Mason with a heavy touch. And the ball going out of play.
All types of comments coming here. Oh, this game is going down to the wire. 0-0 still the score. 7 minutes of regular time.
That's a very good call. It was a handball by Clausel.
Strong bench tactics coming there from PVDM.
Yeah, of course. It was always going to be a tough one for the long referee, but she's exhibited herself quite well. The few times that she's given 50-50 calls definitely has not been awful calls. Ball floated into the area. Yes, handle ball by the Petit Val-Digo United player.
Well, certainly a game of this magnitude and caliber. So,
goal open. He tried to open his body, place it in the corner. He only succeeded in goal behind the goal.
well, I didn't understand that play. He did so much work and so excellent. Here it is again. He got past one. Here it is. He got past two. But then I thought that was a real poor finish because he had a Clausel all the way on the right that he could have passed it to. Clausel probably could have bring it back in. But I guess he would say good effort on his part. So it's winding down now. Just about 5 minutes left of regular time. Don't know how much added time. How much time would be added on here?
There's going to be a substitution. And looking to come on is number 10. Josiah Isaac. He comes on for Mason.
Yeah, Mason had a good game. Just some weary legs coming down.
Ball play through.
Bringing the ball all the way back.
Cock.
Some rough play out there.
Just pushing down Stephen O'Brien.
Some harsh words coming down there from Goodridge.
It's been a tough game.
Yeah, games of this magnitude normally would go down to the wire. Yeah, that's going to be the handball, yeah.
By Tevin Thomas.
Already got some space for himself, but the ball bouncing a little too high.
Just going into the midriff and he uses his hands. Bright. Brooks. Quintero. He's beginning to come into his own coming at the end of the game here.
Yeah.
Thomas. Shepard. Thomas. It's deflected, but easily handled by Dwayne Thomas, the goalkeeper for the force.
Yeah, again, he had Manswell on the inside. And this is a necessary corner here, Goodridge. Just not in control, and his keeper is berating him there, Carrington.
Well, he's tired now. I think it's the tired legs getting to him. He's had to really fight for this one.
Yeah, it's a tough corner now with just 2 minutes of regular time. Still 0-0. PVDM, defense force. And I think we can say that it was really, you know, the game started off really nicely, nice tactical play, excellent pace. But then it turned into a bit of roughness.
Yeah, it really was a dogfight. And you expect that when top teams meet, sometimes you got to look ugly and get a result. O'Brien, the big guys from the back, they've come forward. Ball foot to the area. Clear off the line there. Brooks thought he had the winner. But it was cleared off the line. The ball still not cleared. Elcock.
That man, Maturam, playing that ball off the line. But the counter is on. It's 3 against 1.
He just was offside. He just was offside. Yes, he was offside. Yes. We have a replay. There was the header first by McIntyre. And finishing at the last post, there was Brooks. But coming to clear of the line there was Mataram. Surratt cleared up in the...
Cleared there by Charles. So it's just about 90 minutes of play. Don't know how much added time is going to be.
Hula in a battle there. He wins out. Tevin Atapi able to do the defensive duty. Made by United.
So it's going to be Nori.
Nori comes on. Going off is Thomas. Tumbo Thomas. He put in a good shift for his team. Ball footed across. Keeper comes, punches. Charles to Bright. And headed back to his keeper by Tevin. Yes, he definitely was. He was offside.
Yes, certainly offside.
He was offside. He came on offside position. Flag didn't go up earlier.
So we enter stoppage time.
Not yet sure.
Yeah, Shepherd fighting for that on that occasion. Are we going to see a last-minute goal? Who's going to want it more? Both teams are really fighting neck and neck. Waiting on the official time for
him. Bright stands over it. Defense out. They called for that one. He was the hero last game. He tried to be a hero this time, but he was a hero defensively this time.
Oh, certainly he was for his team. He had a better game. He had a good game today. So
the final whistle at the end of this one. The Petite Valley Match United have drawn the defense force. They remain top of the table. But what a match it was, Roll.
Oh, well, they're going to be happy with that 1 point. It'll take them on to 20 now. Defense force just going to move up or maybe stay in that same position. But an excellent game. We saw in various parts of the game some spurts of glory. But the physical aspects of the game, I think, took away from what we could have seen a more a beautiful game of football. But take nothing away. Both teams came out here. They fought and only able to get a point. I'm sure they may be happy with that, especially PVDM.
Well, here was Thomas, a beautiful ball across. A lot of what was good started with him, but they were able to get the ball in the back of the net. And then this opportunity that flew across the upright. Manswell, though, he was excellent for his team. Put this one on a platter and it cannoned off the upright.
How many times have we seen that from Akil Thomas?
But Manjol was a thorn in the defense force side, and he really put on a display here. The youngster.
He
wasn't living in Silots.
He was well marked.
There's a shot from distance. Brilliant save there by Carrington. I think one of the few saves he had to make. And there with ball again with Thomas. But this one, Sibru, in fact,
Quintero, one of the better chances
to put the game to bed. And Manswell, what can we say about him?
Oh, he just kept weaving his way around the defense.
Quintero there with the opportunity, but just flashing wide. At this point, anyone who had scored there would have been a winner.
Certainly indeed. Some flashes of brilliance there.
And just before the end, they thought they had it inside, but Mataram was able to clear it off the line. So at the end of it all, it came down to this, as the defense force, they were nil. The Petit Val de Gourmet United team, they could nail 1 point each, a fair result.
Excellent indeed. And what a game we had, all of our fans out there. Excellent. We're going to see you next week for match day 12. And we will be leaving you. Excellent game, Gordo. Congratulations to all the teams that participated this evening. And 0-0 stayed here, the final score. 1 point each, PVDM and Defense Force. Thank you for joining us one more time on M&ETV, where your stories are told.